We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Nationals baseball starts right now. Connor Wade is ready. Ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now into the box, Hong, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Toronto, the center fielder, number 6.
First pitch of the AB now. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball 1. From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Interleague Baseball on the show. Connor Wade Gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So now into the box is Hong, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here's the first offering. No balls and one strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. 1-1.
That's a ball.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
At the plate, Hiroshi Yamashita. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Two and 0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Up next, Hideki Chu. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this Really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Standing in now, Tsuyoshi Hara, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Tsugan. Ready with the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, Dero, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Nori Iwamura, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Hara leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. skied into straightaway right. Graves finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. Kana Sang gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Logan Davidson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Washington, the second baseman, Logan Davidson.
Now the pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, Sidney Verhoeven.
At the plate now, Sidney Verhoeven, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another 1-2 delivery. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And now for Washington, Benjamin Joss. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. None out. Runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count still at 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Ross Houston, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep. Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Hong is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Into the box, Derek Graves batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Davidson over at second. Verhoeven on at first with 2 down. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Iwamura has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Nats leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning set to go, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Sang.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Slow roller down the third baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
So now to the plate, Hiroki Urabu, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So now to the plate, Kana Sang. For the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the AB on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
One out and a runner on second base. Fastball is looked at for strike two. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. East is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, number 6.
And now here is Hong. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Spoils another one, and we'll do it again.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Again, another foul ball.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
No,
inside, he misses ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now at the plate, Hiroshi Yamashita. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Sang on second. Hong at first. 2 out in the inning. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Egan retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're up 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Riley Sparks.
Riley Sparks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Hong is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting seven.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Stepping in now, Kendrick Egan. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. To 1-2 now. Rip, and this ball hits the first base bag, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Standing in now, Jeremy East. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Iwamura is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting ninth. The pitcher, Connor.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Connor Wade. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Park.
The left fielder, number 7.
And now the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next to the second baseman, Hideki Chu.
Into the box, Hideki Chu tripled and later scored first time around. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Tsuyoshi Hara. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Davidson has got it, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Nationals 0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Logan Davidson.
Logan Davidson.
First pitch on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Sidney Verhoeven, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Two balls and no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Davidson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Benjamin Joss will be next. This one's flared down the right field line. Chu ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Not shortstop, Benjamin Joss.
Next up, Benjamin Joss. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first pitch to him.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner at second here with one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Ross Houston, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Nationals nothing. Now to bat, Nori Iwamura flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. To the plate now, Sang. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in now, Hiroki Urabu. And that one yanked just foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Derek Graves. First pitch on its way.
That's out.
Now the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. A quick out number one. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Next, it'll be Riley Sparks. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The next 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now to the plate, Kendrick Egan. First offering.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Jays are out in front, 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kana Sang, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, number 6.
So the next to bat will be Hong. Now the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a little tapper. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So now here is Hiroshi Yamashita. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
1-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hong, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1 out and a runner on second base. Good battle. Count remains full. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 7.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Cade Calzado will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 65.
Park will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box, Hideki Chu, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
So now to the plate, Tsuyoshi Hara, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Jeremy East stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Number 39 is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 39.
Akira Ishikawa is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Akira Ishikawa.
Akinori Aoki is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Number 21, Akinori Aoki.
Hiroki Uchida is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now playing shortstop, number 15, Hiroki.
Number 11 will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now playing third base, number 11.
Bo Bong is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 24, Bo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Cade Calzado. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these innings.
Michael Sikorsky will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Calzado leads off second with one gone in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1-2.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Misses, ball 2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it. Just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no
It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Michael Sikorsky will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Nori Iwamura. Jackson Rutledge is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Nick Johnson is also into the game as he takes over at short. Mark Arrington will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Brock Burke is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Colby Pope will also enter as he takes over at third base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hiroki Uchida is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Full count. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Akira Ishikawa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
2 strikes.
Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here now's the pitcher, Kana Sang. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
The 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's right there, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Johnson.
Shortstop, Nick Johnson.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
To the plate now, Jackson Rutledge, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Colby Pope.
And now in the box, Colby Pope. First offering.
Off the plate, ball one.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Houston at third with two away. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Clark Arrington, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nats get a run on the Zimmerman double. Top of the order due up to start the seventh. It's now a 3-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Hong.
Number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into right field, that's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Number 3.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box, number 39, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Oh, and 1, here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bong. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a throw over,
he's in there.
and he's back standing. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Akinori Aoki. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count. That's ball
And that
3.
misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, number 11. Your
Bobby
attention,
Hinton
please.
trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Bobby Hinton.
Number 11 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
1-1.
Hong at second, Aoki on at first with 2 down. Pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, and it's still 3-1. Number 40 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. stepping up is Brock Burke. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here it comes.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Again, a 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
At the plate, Michael Sikorsky, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in will be Nori Iwamura, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes. And
a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next to hit is Hiroki Uchida. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll get back in standing. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, I know that ball just pushed foul just a little bit to deny him of a home run, but he has to feel good about his approach at the plate. Stayed inside the baseball and drove it the other way with power.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Akira Ishikawa, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1.
Inside ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
As a look, now the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Iwamura over at second. Uchida at first with no outs. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Throw won't get him. Good.
Second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So next to bat will be number 40, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. From the stretch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Ball two.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Three and oh now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. And the count will be full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Popped up. Hope has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
Now to the plate, here is Hong, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Burke is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair as the lead remains 3-1. To Oshiro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55. Go, Oshiro.
And now, Sidney Verhoeven, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman, Sidney Verhoeven.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Yeah. 1-1's the count.
And he lays off for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Iwamura is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Johnson.
Next to hit, Nick Johnson. Now here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Ross Houston.
In now, Ross Houston. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Smoke toward third. Right to him. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Nats 1. So striding in to start the 9th is number 39. Trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. And now the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 1-2. Is a curveball taken low for a ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And stepping in, Bo Bong. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Akinori Aoki.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Akinori Aoki worked a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Blue Jays go down in order, and it's still 3-1. Takahashi comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 35,
So stepping in is Jackson Rutledge. He bounced out last time up.
The right fielder, Jackson Rutledge.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Still even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate here is Colby Hope. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
A ball and a strike now. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And the 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
To the plate now, Clark Arrington, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is up.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping in next, Brock Burke. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. throw over to first. Runners back. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kana Sang gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final lines for tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.